What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back. I am going to be posting more regularly, live streaming pretty much every day from now on. So yeah, I was just about to do a simulation session on gold, and I thought, why not record it? Maybe I get some value out of it from talking about what I'm thinking about, and maybe you guys sort of get to see how it's done. Um, all right. So yeah, we just did GJ October for 2022. You can see we did pretty well. Um, 76 pips. Okay, we obviously had a bad week to end with. 76 pips. It depends on how much you're risking. For me, that's about 4-ish%. Okay, so that's pretty decent for a month. I made some mistakes in here as well. There are a couple of losses where I maybe put the stop in the wrong place. We could have avoided them, but that's what simulations are for. Okay, so yeah, let's do gold on October for the same month, so then we can sort of see a full month of trading. We're using Soft 4X Simulator. It's really good. I think it's like 150 bucks or something, but it's a very good investment for your trading. So yeah, October 2022. Whoops. October 2022. Okay. We will go with 50,000. And I'm gonna go fixed spread because the spreads on this are quite big. They're like 3 pips at times, and it's just a bit annoying. Okay, so yeah, should be good. GMT. All right, looks good. So we're going to be using the 15, the 30, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour, and the daily. Okay. If you guys are sort of wondering how I've been trading, you can go check out my last sim on GJ. And I sort of in depth explain how I've been trading, but you should be able to sort of grasp the understanding of it just through this sim session. You'll just have to bear with me as I set this up. But yeah, it's a really good investment for me. This simulation, yeah, it's really helped my trading, I think. Okay. So just have to quickly change this to the goat, as I call it. Whoops. Bit of an effort to set up, but we're nearly there. Okay, so now we are ready to go. Let me just get this on the other screen. Okay, so if we are looking at what times to trade, we're in GMT time here. Okay, so around 5:30 GMT is 1:30 a.m. Eastern or New York close, which is right about when pre-London volume starts to kick in. Okay, so it's around that time I'll start looking. Think about 6 a.m. GMT is no, not 6 a.m. 7 a.m. GMT is London Open. Maybe it's 8. But yeah. Okay. So we'll go on the daily and we'll go forward to that time. Okay. So what we can see here previous daily closed bullish. So it is a bit rangy. It looks like we're respecting these levels, but right now it's pretty hard to tell what's going to happen. It does look a bit rangy. Okay, so we just have to be careful with what happens here. 30-minute. And 15-minute. Yeah. Okay, so we got potentially some clean range above here. And that also fits in line with the daily, but it is a bit rangy at this stage. Okay. Yeah, so it's still pretty early, so we'll go forward a bit more. So that's 5:30, so about 1:30 Eastern. Right, okay. So we got closures above here, but how big is this range? 20 pip range. It's not bad. This is an hourly close. Okay, so for me to take this, we need to see the next hourly come down and create a bottom wick. Okay, because there's a very high chance, even if this 15 pushes bullish, the next one's going to come down and create a bottom wick. Okay, so if this first 15 can come down, create a bottom wick, and then flip, that's something I could potentially look at. But it's not looking too nice at this stage. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so if we can come down, create a bottom wick, then maybe we can look at this. But we're just going to fill the range, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so we've just filled that range. We're just going to have to wait for the next 15. Wow. That's probably some news. I don't have the news downloaded, I don't believe. Yeah. Maybe I should have done that, but oh well. This will be fine. So right now, we're just in a range, okay? So I'm not really looking at anything. $30-minute is pushing bullish. This isn't bad. Daily. So the daily created this bottom wick and now we're pushing bullish. Okay, so there's a good chance we could push to fill this range on the left. Especially because it looks like 4 hours rejecting these levels. I just don't, there's no real direction, is there? It's very rangy. Yeah, I may just wait for breaks above these areas. Because right now we're very sort of not really looking like we're going anywhere. Yeah. Maybe below here. Let's see here. This doesn't look bad. Ooh, this is not bad, is it? Okay. So what we can see here is we have a 30-minute closure below these levels. We only have 12 pips. Okay. The other thing is the hourly hasn't created a big top wick. It's only, how big is this top wick? 3 pips. Okay, so there's a good chance I would say that we could reject these levels to come back and create a top wick. If we fill this range, we fill this range. It doesn't quite look like my trade. Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Little bit of a fake out here, but we have quite a big wick and there's not heaps of range, is there? Like realistically, when we want to take fake outs, we want to take buys or sells at the break of highs. Okay, so that would be around here. Okay, because realistically, this is a rejection of this area, even though we're closed back in range. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for buys above here. Wow, this looks good. Ooh, this looks very good. Okay, so now we can see we had that fake out. We can see the dailies aligning quite nicely now, rejecting these levels 4 hour. Very similar to before. Okay, so I'd say there's a good chance we're going to fill this wick. But again, it's an hourly open. We can see it's 11. So we need the next hourly to come down and create a bottom wick. Okay, otherwise, can't take this. How big is that? 4 pip wick. It's still only 12 seconds into the candle. Okay, so I'm going to wait a bit here and see if we can come down and push to create a bigger retest. Maybe to around 1664.6. That'd be pretty good. General rule of thumb is I just want to see, you know, sort of at least like 5-6-ish pips on the hourly to create a bottom wick. And that's simply just sort of probability of what I've seen so far. So let's see. Oh. Right. So yeah, we just sort of filled this range really quick. It's only 1 minute into the candle, which is pretty crazy. So I'm just going to let this go through. There you go. Yeah. So if I took that, maybe I could have put my stops below the previous hourly low or the current hourly low. I'm not sure if we would have got break even or stopped out. But yeah, there's a very good chance an hourly candle is going to create sort of at least a 10 pip wick to the bottom or to the top, depending on which way you're going, okay? So yeah, maybe we break out again here. Let's see. Ooh, this isn't bad. Okay, so now we can see we've broken out again, sort of respected these levels. 30-minute pushing bullish, 1 hour flipping. This isn't bad. Okay, so, but again, we got an hourly closure. Okay, so we need to see a bottom wick. Right, okay. Yeah, so we just filled that range straight away. 21 seconds into the candle. Okay, so now we have a bottom wick. So if we can break above these areas, we have, how much do we have to the top? At least sort of 15, 20 pips, okay? Right, okay, so that's most likely just news. It looks like a news day, if I'm honest. What we can do now, breaks above here, let's see. Yeah, so we got very clean range now to the top. We can see we actually have direction starting to form. So let's see if we can get a closure now. Okay, this isn't bad. 30-minute, how are we looking? The only thing here is our stops will be very big. 45 pip stop, 43 pip, and that's a bit big for me. My max stop is about 30, 32 pips. That's about 2% of my account. Don't really want to be risking more than that. You could lower the lot size, but I think we can get a much better entry. Maybe I'll wait for the 30 to close here. If it goes, so be it. But we also don't have a top wick on this 15-minute candle, so there's a good chance we could retrace here. Yeah, wow. That's pretty crazy. 50 pip wick. That is ridiculous. Okay, so there's not much we can do there. We closed back below this level, so we just have to wait now. Yeah, wow. So it definitely looks like a news day today. So yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, so that's 3 p.m. GMT, which is pretty much the end of NYSE. It's about 11 a.m. Eastern. So what I'm gonna do is just go to the next day. It was, you know, very big move, but a lot of people think you missed out on days like this. But for me, you know, I just didn't see my trade, and that's fine. We're just gonna move on to the next day. Okay. Jeez. Okay. So now let's see what's happening here. So obviously previous daily closed very bullish. So to take sells, we need to be careful and make sure we get a decent downtrend before we start taking sells. Let's see. Hourly, 30-minute. Minute. Let's see. Okay, so this doesn't look bad. So maybe above these levels, we can look for buys. Let's just see. Still very early right now. Okay, so now we have closures above here. But let's just look to the left. Because if this range isn't clean, then it's not a valid trade. Nose is itchy. Right. Okay, so the only area we can really look at is above here. We have 25 pips, so it's not a bad range. It's a bit sort of blocky, but we got clean range. If we can break above this line, there's a good chance we can fill to the top of this range. Let's see. And then above here, we got clean range. Oh, we got lots of clean range. Okay. Does look like this was news, which means that it's potentially not a true clean range, but it still looks very clean. At least up to sort of these levels. That's a massive range, okay? So we could, the safer option is of course just to wait for breaks above this second resistance, but if we get a closure above, there's no reason not to take buys to fill that range. Okay. Ooh. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we form support here. Now we're breaking above. The only thing is it's an hourly close in a bit. Okay, so what that means is this next 15 could push up. Okay, but there's a good chance the hourly candle is going to close with the top wick. Okay, which means that even if this pushes up, there's a good chance it's going to come back to form that top wick. Okay, but realistically, there's no reason not to take this. 30 pips to the top and then a very clean range to the top. How does this look on the higher time frames? So it'd be a 15-minute breakout. Okay, that's what the trade we're looking at. 30-minute looks very nice. Support formed, break above. Hourly, very nice. Bottom wick, push above. 4-hour looks good. Yeah, it looks very good price action wise. So The only thing is if this hourly, we only realistically have 15 minutes in this trade, okay? Because then we have an hourly close and then we need to form a bottom wick on the next hourly and then continue bullish. So yeah, we only have 15 minutes on this trade. If this 15 candle doesn't push, then we need to look at managing risk. Okay, so stops will be 30 pips below the current 30-minute lows, current hourly lows. Yeah, we'll use the current hour lows. We can take it off the rip because the hourly's already created a bottom wick. 30 minutes push bullish. We don't need another retest because we've already had a retest. Okay, so we can enter buys here. We'll go 3 lot. Stop loss 30 pips. Okay, so if this 15 doesn't push, we have to manage risk. Break even. We'll probably just use about 10 pips to go break even because there wasn't much, resistance to the left to form our break even point. Yeah, okay. So buy position right here, 6:45 GMT is what time is that? So pre-London still, so it's very early still in the day. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let me just get this up. Okay. So if we think about it here, we filled this wick, 5 pips. We're currently up about 8. The hourly is closing in 12 minutes. So even if this pushes, there's a good chance we're going to come back. Okay. So I'm going to go break even right here. Maybe, if this was a 30-minute candle and we still had 30 minutes left in the hourly candle, I would maybe hold it a bit longer. But right now, yeah, I'm happy to go break even here. TP will probably look around 15, 20 pips. And then we can hold some partials to the top. If it comes back down, it comes back down. I don't want to take the drawdown when the hourly is almost closing. How much is this now? 12 pips. We'll let it. One more push. Ooh, okay. How big are we now? 15. 14. Yeah, I'm just gonna take some profit here. Just because the hourly is almost closing. Okay. So we'll close 80% right here. Close. Nice. Okay, so how much is that? 14 pips. I'll take that any day. Okay, we got 20% running. We got a very big range to the top. So, I'm just going to hold these runners. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Ow. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. 44 pips. I may just close full here, Let's look here. 30-minute. This could continue, but realistically, we could take more positions here. Okay, so I may just close full here, and then we can look for potential more buys because this is the level we thought if we broke above, we can look for more buys. So I may just close full here. Close all. Okay. So nice. 1.2%. 44 pips. Let me just put this in. I'll do this so you guys can see it. 22. Day of week was Tuesday, wasn't it? Yes, Tuesday. Gold session pre-London. Time frame. Pardon me. This was taken at, what was this taken? 6:45 GMT, 2:45. 2:45 EST. Breakout entry was a, what was the entry? Impulse. Yeah, so we had everything ready to go. Like we had the stops with 30, closed partial 14, closed full at 44.8, 45. Total pips, so 14 times 0.8 plus 44. 20 pips total. Nice. Okay. So not like massive win, but I'll take 20 pips any single day of the week. Okay. So that's one trade done. Realistically, what I want to do now is just wait for a pullback. We've pushed very far, even though we've closed out of this range. Yeah, I'd much rather wait for a pullback here, considering we just took a 40 pip buy. Okay, so let's just wait for a pullback here. If it goes, so be it. But ooh, okay. This doesn't look bad. Okay, so now we've closed above this level yet again. We've created a little bit of a pullback. 30-minute. Yeah. I don't like, the only thing I don't like is how far we've already pushed. Because it's like, this is the move for the day. You know what I mean? So we've had one closure, two closures, three closures above this range now. And we got the first one, so I don't really want to be taking more buys. So let's just see if we can get a pullback here. If we don't, so be it. Okay. So still just sort of in this range now. Yeah, so that's sort of a general rule of thumb. I like to take the first breakout out of a range. Okay, I don't want to take, maybe this one is okay because it's a new range, but I like to take the first breakout out of a range. Okay, so yeah, that's the only reason I didn't try and take those. So sort of flipping here. We definitely need a range 2 breakout, which means that because the daily is so bullish and everything is bullish, 4 hours bullish, 1 hour's bullish, 30 minutes bullish, we need 2 ranges to break out. Okay, so we need like range 1 here, okay, and then we need price to create another range right here and then break out of that range. Okay, and that's just what I've noticed from my back testing and simulations when the daily doesn't line up with the lower time frame. So for instance here, the daily's bullish. So the 30-minute and the 15-minute, if we want to take sells, we need a range 2 breakout. Okay. So let's see. Because of that, very often I get faked out when I take these sells. But yeah. Ooh, this is not bad. Okay, so this is really what I was waiting for. 30 minutes now created a little bit of a range. Now we have a new breakout. Okay, so you can see there 30-minute looks quite good. 1 hour. 1 hour's created a bottom wick. We have some liquidity that's gotten taken out here. 4 hour, everything lines up now. Daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish. 1 hour is pushing bullish. We got a wick fill, which is, how big is this? 19 pips. 30 minute, 15 minute. Okay. So let's see if we can create a bottom wick here. Doesn't have to be very big because we've already had quite a nice retest. 32 pip stop. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so we just filled that range straight away. Technically, you could have taken an impulse entry because the 1 hour's already had a bottom wick, but there's a good chance 30-minute candles will also create a bottom wick. But yeah, this is gone now because we pretty much filled this range. Okay, so let's just let this go. Wow. Okay. So we're still in this one range. So we need a 2 range breakout before we can look at sells. Wow. Ooh. Do we have a fake out here? How big is this range even? Oh, it's only 10 pip range. Okay, so it is a fake out, but it's not a very big range to the top. Okay, and the stops would also be quite big. 36 pips to 15 pips. I'm just going to wait for a closure above here. Like that, okay? So that looks very nice. Let me just update this. 30-minute. How big is this wick? So you got a 10, 11, 12 pip wick to fill. Where was the level to the top? We got so much room. Okay. Again, this is an hourly open, so we need a bottom wick. It is currently NYSE open. Okay, so we can expect some volatility. Let's see if we can create a bottom wick here and then flip to fill this wick. If that happens, we got a good trade. We can go break even right here. Maybe even some partials. 12 pips, we'll see. Okay, but we need a bottom wick first, otherwise we can't take it. Okay, so that is, how big is this? 8 pips. Okay, so let me just see. It's still very early in the candle. 1 minute 30 into it. Okay, so this wick is big enough now for me. So if we flip here, I may just put buy stops here, to be honest. We have, it'll be a 16-ish pip stop. I'm happy with this as a 1 hour bottom wick, especially because we came back down to this level of support, resistance, pardon me. Pretty aggressive entry, but if we can flip and break these highs, there's a very good chance we'll at least fill this wick. Okay, because you think about it, on the lower time frames, this is going to be a higher high, this is going to be a retest, and this is going to be a continuation. So if we flip, there's a very good chance we can fill this wick. Okay, so I'm going to have a buy stop at 1711.98. Oh, we can just go pips. How big is this? It'll be in 6 pips. 60. Okay. Stops were 16, I believe. Nice. Okay, so 16 pip buy stop. That is not the right stop. Let me just fix this. Uh, 16, 17 pip stop, pretty much. Okay, bit of an annoying entry. Maybe that was a spread, but it's still fine. We got 10 pips, 11 pips to break even. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we don't even flip, and that's fine. Okay, so we're in. That's fine. In terms of managing this, there won't really be much room to manage it because quite a tight stop. Let's see. If we, yeah, so if we fill this week, we'll go break even. If, let me just think here. If price comes back down, rejects this level, and this 15 closes bearish, I mean, technically it still makes sense because this is an hourly close. So yeah, there's really no room to manage this because even if a 15 closes bearish here, the hourly candle is still valid. You know, it's still a valid hourly closure above. We've respected this level because this is a level where if we close below, that's when we would manage risk, but we have our stops below there. Okay, so yeah, there's no real room to manage risk here. So we just have to either break even or stop loss here. Okay, nice. Okay, so we'll go break even there. Very nice. How many pips do we have? May even be worth taking some partials. 13, 14 pips. What I'm thinking is because this is such a freaking big range, it's a bit hard to take profit because there's nothing to the left here to sort of indicate where price could reject off. So I may close 50% right here. We get, it's not big, we get 7 pips or whatever, but there's a good chance we can push and fill this range. So yeah, I may close 50% right here. Okay. If we now break these highs and we get, oh, we're going to get break even. Okay. So the rest, pardon me, the rest of us got stopped out of break even. We got about, how much did we get from that? $200 something. It's not bad. Yeah, the fact that we pushed and now we're rejecting this level, we did get to 20 pips, so we probably should have closed another half there, but oh well. Okay, how much did we get from this? 13, 14 pips. 13.6. We'll round it up to 14 pips. Is this Tuesday as well? Yes, Tuesday at 1 p.m. GMT, which is 9 a.m. Time frame was, I mean, it could be an hourly, but I'll call it a 30 just because it makes more sense. 30 breakout. It was a flip. Stop loss was 16. Closed partial at 14 again. Closed full 0. Total pips 7 because it was 50%. Okay, so 27 pips from 2 trades. I'll take that. Okay. So here we have a fake out. And normally I would take this, but recently I've only been limiting fake outs to if the daily time frame matches. Okay, so here the daily time frame is bullish, and we have a fake out that implicates bearish price action, or price is going to go bearish. So I'm not going to take this. Wow. Okay. So now we have another closure above here. 215. We don't have an hourly bottom wick. Okay, so for me, I can't take this unless we have an hourly bottom wick. Can't take it. And now the day is pretty much over. Damn, if we held this, I wonder. Oh no, we would have got stopped out. All right, so it's a bit late now. It's like nearly 12 Eastern, so yeah, we're done. We're done for the day. Okay, let's get rid of all this. Okay, so let's go to Wednesday. Normal. Okay. Okay. So now we can see daily is pushing bullish. Looks like we're sort of respecting this previous level. 4 hour. Looks a bit rangy, if I'm honest. Okay. So again, we're gonna need a range 2 breakout to take sells here. I think there's a good like when we look at the daily here, this daily could push down all the way to here and still flip bullish. Okay, so there's no reason not to take sells, even though we're pushing very bullish on the daily. Like, if you look at it from a technical perspective, this could push down all the way to here and then still flip bullish. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Buys would be good, but there's nothing wrong with sells, especially if you get a range 2 breakout. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is technically the previous day, I do believe. So we need one more breakout. So we have range 1, we need another breakout. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's not much here. Let's see. Did we close above here? Not quite. Not quite. Okay, so there's the closure above, but this range is very messy to the left. Okay, so maybe above there we can look for buys, but in here there's nothing. Okay, let's see. Is there buys above here even? Oh, this is going to be a long video, but it's good. Okay, I don't even know if this is. Yeah, okay. So I can't see anything to the right there, to the left part of me, so I'm happy to take buys above there. Maybe if I was on TradingView, I'd scroll all the way back, but I can't be bothered. Okay, so let's see what happens. Wow. Clean range to the down here. We do have our range 2 now because you can count this sort of, or this at least as your range 1. This area and this area is your range 2. Okay, so technically if you get a breakout now, you can start looking for sells. Ooh, okay. Let me just sync this. 30 minutes. So this looks quite good. We have a 13, 14 pip wick fill. Hourly, we can see a little bit of a double top. 4 hour rejecting these levels. Daily, again, daily could push down all the way and still flip. Okay, so we just have to be careful because we're very bullish, but there's no reason not to take this. But 8 a.m. so we need to wait for an hourly top wick to form. Okay, at least sort of back to 1717 area right here. Okay, so let's see if we can get that. If it goes down, it goes down. Yeah. Speed this up a bit. All right, so yeah, we just filled that wick. Unfortunately that happens, but we had a 1 pip wick on the hourly. So what we can do now is just wait for price to pull back, and we can look for maybe support to form. Pardon me, resistance. But we just have to be careful with this daily, because I feel like this daily could just flip at any moment right now. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Wow. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, if we just had an hourly top wick, we could have taken this, but yeah. If you were very aggressive, you could have maybe put stops at above here, and just taken it, but yeah, there's no real reason to do that. So, oh well. Shit happens. Ooh. Okay. How big is this to the bottom here? 21 pips to fill here. The only reason I don't like... Okay, so let me explain this. The price has come down, created a low. Now we're coming back to create sort of a retest, and we formed resistance right here. Okay, because prices tried to break through here and failed. Okay, we're very bearish at the moment. The only reason I don't like this is because of this daily. Like, there's a very good chance this next daily is going to close bullish. Okay, like if you just look at how price moves, this is a bearish close, the next one's likely to be bearish. Okay, especially when we're trending, very likely the next daily is going to push bearish. So I don't like taking sort of support and resistance trades that are against the trend. I'd take a breakout, but not this. Okay. Even though there's a good chance I think we're gonna fill this, yeah. If the daily was bearish, the previous daily was bearish, I'd take this any day. Okay, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now we have a breakout here. But we close with no bottom wick. Okay, so do we even have clean range? We do. Let's see, how big is this? Stops would be too big anyway. So I'm just going to wait for an hourly closure here. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just see what happens here. Jeez. Right. So again, here you have the same thing, sort of price forming resistance, but yeah. Unless we've broken these lows, I'm still thinking this, I feel like this daily is going to flip. If it was a breakout, I'd take it, but I'm not going to take support and resistance. Wow. That's the thing, like you think you're missing out when your technical analysis is correct and you don't take a trade. You feel like you're missing out, but from my data, I know, what works over a long period of time. So, yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing out. Okay, what's happening here? It's only a 14 pip range, so let's just see here. This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, 30-minute. How are we looking? Yeah. I guess it's sort of the exact same thing. Plus we're sort of ranging, so yeah, I just don't like this day. Not gonna lie. Okay, there's another breakout. So now this is what we've been waiting for. So now I'm happy to take sells because we have a breakout, okay? We have a clear downtrend. We have a breakout. Yeah, I'm happy to take this now. It is a 30-minute closure. Oh, 1 hour doesn't have a top wick. Yeah. So we can't take this, unfortunately. And for good reason. Okay, so that's the day gone. Yeah, they're just... We could have taken this, but I just didn't like the fact how bullish the daily was. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is going to continue down. So, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't like predicting where the market's going to go. I just want to react. And, yeah, we just follow the rules. Maybe we missed out on some pips, but I followed the plan. So, it's all good. So, yeah, we didn't really do much. We had a push down. Yeah. Okay, bit of a nothing day in my opinion. Right, so let's go to the next day. 4 hour. We closed sort of respecting these levels, rejecting these levels. So yeah, let's see how this goes. One. Okay. So we have a breakout, but we have what? 8 pips to the top, so we're just gonna wait. Whoa. What's happening here? So we have a breakout, but 30-minute close with pretty much no bottom wick, and the hourly doesn't have a top wick. Okay, so I think this is probably just news, but there's nothing we can do right now. And again, we close with no bottom wick. Okay, so we can't take this. Ooh, okay. So this is not bad. So we have clean range to the left. Close below these levels. Let's have a look here. How does this look? 30-minute looks very good. Oh, we potentially could have taken this straight away. Yeah, we could have. Anyway, okay. So we have an hourly closure below here, 15-minute. How are we looking? Let me just delete all this junk. Delete. We have clean range, do we? Yes, we do. So clean range to the down. We got a closure below. We just need a top wick here on the hourly, and then we're good to go. Okay. I want to get back to these levels here, 1713.9. Okay. So now if we flip, how big is this wick? Oh, so this is still valid if we flip now. $56, geez. Okay, so this is now 28 pips. So it could still flip, but I doubt it. Okay, let's just go. Yeah. Okay, so now we got another closure below. 30-minute closure. This is a 18 pip wick. 33, 34 pip stop. I want to see. I mean, technically, we could have taken the flip at the break of these lows. Geez, yeah, we could have. Because this was a 30-minute closure below. Okay, so even though the 15 closed bullish, we then flipped. So we could have taken this. But oh well. We can still take it now. Let's see if we can create a top wick here and then flip. But yeah, we could have taken that as soon as price broke these lows because it was a 30-minute closure. So let's see here. Oh, and it's just gonna fill the. How big is this now? 22, 23 pips. Still got a lot of time. Man, this video is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay. So it doesn't look like we're gonna flip. So wow. Okay. So now we have a breakout to the top here. The previous daily was bearish 4 hour. Okay, so we can take this. Let's see. 34 pip stop. It's quite big. 30-minute. We do have range 2. So the previous daily closed bearish. Okay, so we need a range 2 to take buys. 4 hour. 1 hour. We got very clean range to the left. Okay, let's see what happens here. Be nice if we can create a bottom wick. But we could take buys if price breaks this high. And we could use this 15 as a stop. We'd probably go lower our lot size because it's a what, 36, 37 pip stop. So let's see what happens here. Be nice if we can create a bottom wick and we can use that as the stop. So if we break these highs now, this high right here, yeah, we could enter. This isn't a big enough wick on the 15 to use as a stop. It's only 3 pips, so we can't use that. Ooh, that scared me. Okay, so how big is this going to be now? 40, 39 pip stop. Okay, so we could do this and just go lower our lot size. We have 13 pips to our nearest resistance. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's go 2 lot. Stops are going to be 40. We get a closure back in here, 15-minute closure. That's where we'll manage risk, okay? And right, okay. So stops are below the current hourly low. This is a 15-minute breakout. Break even will be right here. And manage risk will be if we close back below here, okay? Let's see. If this closes bearish but respects this level, it's still a valid trade, okay? Because then we have a 30-minute closure above these levels. But if we close below, then we'll manage risk. It's a bit jumpy at the moment, not gonna lie. How many pips are we up here? Let it run. Actually, I may just go break even here. Very likely we're gonna get break even, but I'm just thinking 30 is gonna close. 30. 30 is gonna close. Yeah, I'm gonna go break even here. I just the fact that the 30 is closing says there's a good chance this 30 is gonna create a top wick. Okay, so this 30 could close somewhere below here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go break even. And if this 15 closes strong, we'll probably... Oh, all right, so break even there. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay. Potentially, if this next 15, if this 15 closes bearish, we can take buys on the continuation. Okay, but that'll be break even. What time was that? That was at 12:15 and a 15-minute breakout. Okay. What day was this? Thursday. Thursday. So pre NY time frame 15-minute breakout. Entry was the flip, wasn't it? Oh no, break of high. That just stands for break of previous high or low. Stop loss was 40. Close partial at 0, 0, 0. Break even, okay? Wow. Okay, so now let's look here. We have a 30-minute closure above. So technically, if we get a bottom wick here, we can take the wick fill, 20 pip wick fill. Okay, so let's see if we can get a... We closed above these levels. We have clean range. How's it daily looking? Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, that was 4 seconds. Okay, so we can't take that. So we just gotta... Ooh. We do have a fake out here. And it ain't bad at all. 30-minute. We have... How big is this range? In line with the daily. The only thing is we got a lot of dirty range to the left here. So yeah, I'm just... Either we break below here or above here. Okay. For me, fake outs need to be real nice and clean. But there you go. Worked out in the end. Okay. So now we have hourly closure below, or 30-minute closure, pardon me. 30-minute closures below. Only thing is hourly doesn't really have a top wick, does it? 2 pip top wick. So let's see what this 30 does. Maybe if we create a nice top wick, we can look at sells. Okay. 32 already. Alright, so I may just wait for a 15 closure because our stop is very big now. Stops would be 38. Yeah, let's just wait. Okay. This isn't bad. So now we have 30-minute pushing bearish. 30-minute. 1 hour pushing bearish, 4 hour flipped. Ooh. Can we take impulse entries here? 31 pip stop. I'm just gonna wait to see if this 15 can make a top wick. Wait, are we even clean? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can create a top wick here. Yeah. Would like a bit more of a retest. We could go aggressive entry here. Want to at least get to that red line. Oh, this is very tempting. The thing is, with trades like this, you may not get much, but there's a very high chance you're going to fill wicks, okay? Which is 10 pips. So you could put a 10 pip stop up. It's definitely a riskier trade. The safer option would be to put your stops here, but I don't really want to risk 30 pips for a potential 10, 12 pip gain. So I'm going to go 10 pip stop and a sell right here. Simply just a 15-minute closure. We have an hourly top wick. 4 hours flipping bearish. Broken the previous 4-hour lows. The thing is, though, we'll have to take some profit at these wick fills, okay? We could just go break even. We'll see, okay? But either break even or TP here, because there's a very good chance price can reject these levels. We can see very strong rejections here. Yeah, can't even talk anymore. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go break even right there. The fact that we've rejected these areas so many times before. Price action looks good, but I'm just gonna go break even. We're up 8 pips. Probably not worth taking any profit yet, but let's definitely go break even here. Okay, so risk free. If we break these lows again, that's when I'll take some profit. Okay, how much is this? Do we wait for, yeah, one more push? Because it's only 9 pips, so we'll wait for one more push. If we get break, ooh. Should have taken it there. Okay, how much is this? 11 pips. I may just close full here, to be honest. All I wanted was that wick fill, and we got it. Not a clean range, really, to the left. The daily, how's the daily looking here? Let's see. Daily is bearish, but yeah, I'm just gonna close full here, to be honest. Where are we at? Yeah, I'm gonna close full here. 11 pips, I'll take that. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that was again a 15-minute closure taken at 2:15 GMT. So 10:15 Eastern, so just after NYSE. Was this the same day? Yeah. Time frame 15-minute breakout. Entry was break of current high or low. Because we had the 15-minute created bottom wick, and then when we broke that bottom wick is when we entered. Okay. Stop loss 10 pips, closed partial at 0, closed full at 11. Was it 11? Yeah, 11.7. Oh, 11.7. That's 12, baby. Was it? Yeah, 11.7. So that's 12 pips if you round it up. Total pips, 12. Another win. Okay. Let me just fix this. It's a good start so far. No massive wins, but it's stacking up. Okay. All right. I'm just going to go the next day. I'm pretty keen to get this week done. Not going to lie. Long session. Takes a lot longer to talk through everything. And yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next day. Okay. So, closed bullish yesterday. So today, good chance we're going to fill this wick. To take buys, we need a 2-range breakout. Probably looking at buys above these highs. So yeah, it looks pretty chill. Pretty chill. 1 hour, 30-minute, sort of ranging, 15-minute. Also sort of chilling. Okay. So let's change this to 15-minute. Up just over 2% for the week. Okay, so that's quite nice. Oh, I forgot to change my lot size as well. So should be up a bit more, but oh well, that's fine. Okay, this is interesting. So we have quite clean range to the left here. We have 18 pips. We have a little bit of a resistance right here. 30-minute closure, hourly closure. It's still before pre-London, but I really like this price action. Hourly looks very good. Okay, so what we need to do here is wait for a top wick because it's an hourly. So let's see if we can get that. Whoops, I accidentally clicked next bar instead of play. Oh well, we wouldn't have taken it anyway because we needed a top wick and then a flip, so that's fine. Buys. Can we take buys? So like I said, we need a 2-range breakout to take buys. And we do have that. Okay. We got range 1, range 2. We have clean range to the left. How much is this? 10 pips. Ugh. I may just wait for closures above here because it's also the hourly is closing in 15 minutes. So I may just wait here. Oh, that looks quite nice. Wow, this looks quite nice. Okay, so now, what do we have here? 30-minute pushing bearish, 1 hour. Um, 22 pips. We have a 10 pip to get to break even, and then so we technically could take this off the rip. We can use the previous or the current 30 as our stop, which will be about 23 pips. We have 10 pips to break even. 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. Everything's bearish. We could wait for the hourly to close. But I think there's a good chance we can push down and fill this wick. If, however, the hourly closes back above this level, we'll have to manage risk. Okay. So let's trade. sell. Stop was 24. What was it? 23. 23 pip stop. Yeah, so break even at the filler this week. TP down here. Just a simple breakout. In line, everything's matching. Nice, okay. But the only thing is, if we get a closure back above here, that means the hourly has rejected or respected this level, and then we gotta manage risk. Probably close full, to be honest. Good chance this 15 creates a top wick before flipping down. Oh, why is it so glitchy right now? I may go break even here, to be honest, because we moved 7 pips. We haven't created a top wick on this 15, so I think there's a very good chance we can reject this wick and push bullish because we haven't created a top wick, plus the hourly's closing, and the hourly needs to create a bottom wick as well, okay? So I'm going to go break even here. Yeah. My thing's getting very glitchy. Okay, break even right here. Yeah, this software is, I think, overloading my computer right now. So let's see. Oh, this is so glitchy. Okay, how many pips? That was nice. Okay. So how many pips are we at now? We're at 10 pips. Oh, we'll go hold a bit longer. Yeah, I think this is going to be my last trade because it's overloading my computer. Okay, we get break even. That's fine. Very similar to the last trade. Technically, we could have taken profit, just closed sort of 10 pips, but yeah, that's all good. This thing is overloading my computer right now. Okay, so that one was on the 7th. Friday at 6:45. So almost all of our trade. Oh no, never mind. Almost most were 15-minute, which is interesting. Gold, pre-London. This one was very early. Uh, 2:45. 15 breakout. Entry was a impulse. Stop loss. What was that stop? 22. 0, 0, 0. Break even. Okay. So we ended up with 39 pips. Quite nice. On this, it was 2.1%, which is quite nice. Okay, we had one trade where we didn't use full risk. So yeah, good session. But yeah, as you can see, this is completely ruining my computer right now. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Obviously, that was a good session. Like, if you compare it to the GJ one, I guess it's quite similar. But yeah, don't watch this video and think I never take losses. Like, I obviously take losses. It's just, you know, it's just that was a good week. Okay, that's 1 week in a month. Okay, so yeah, that's good. But join the live streams. And also, if you guys like this shirt, follow Trader Threads on Instagram, and you can be one of the first to purchase these shirts. But anyway, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys soon. Sorry about the long video.